All right, bye later. Thank you.
We are in Douglas, Georgia at the National Barbecue Festival, Best of the Best, and this is the whole hog judging in the Invitational. And Mike Mills is going to tell us a little bit about his whole hog plate.
Well, I happen to have 4 entries here, and they all look very good. The presentations on all the boxes were very good. I am kind of going through them. Of course, I have no idea whose they are. It's all about the meat and the way they prepared it and the flavor. And, in judging this, I kind of take it, I pick it up and I kind of look at it and I kind of feel the meat. And, this one just happens to be a little on the tough side. When I go to try to get it apart, it doesn't want to come apart. It's got a lot of moisture in it because it's not really tenderized out, but there's a lot of moisture in it. And I think by not being finished out, it takes away from the flavor a little bit. But still, it's very edible, and most people would be very proud to cook that piece of meat. On the next entry over here, I don't happen to have a piece of the loin left, but it was very tender. And the flavor on this particular meat was more outstanding, more pronounced in both the ham and the shoulder, because that's what we're judging. We're judging a piece of the loin, a piece of the ham, and a piece of the shoulder. Those are the 3 meats that you're required to be able to taste and see how they all come together. Again, on this one, you can see the piece of loin was a little smaller, and I ate it all. It was very moist. This had a really, really good flavor to it in both the ham and in the shoulder meat. This one over here was a very large loin. I'm assuming it just came out of a little bit larger hog, but they had the whole, a nice 1-inch piece of loin in there. Looked very good in the box. The moisture on it, you can take it, you can see how this pulls apart. You can still see the collagen, the little cobwebs. You can still see the collagen that's in the meat and the moisture. And before it sat here as long as it has, I could squeeze it. You can see moisture coming to the top of it. The flavor on this one was just absolutely awesome. It was a real close. There was a 1/10 of a point difference that I gave between this entry and this entry.
And what made that 1/10 of a point?
Just my taste buds.
Okay.
Just that extra little bit of flavor. Tenderness wise, they were tit for tat.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for that explanation.